Like he is.
Happy motherfucking Mardi Gras, motherfuckers. Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. If y'all don't know who it is, it's the motherfucking podcast on this motherfucking Tuesday, the fattest Tuesday in a motherfucking year, coming to you live from the capital of Mardi Gras. It is I, the thick-eyed bandit, representing alongside of my motherfucking masqueraders. This motherfucker who is in costume tonight on motherfuckers live, he is or was motherfucking Houston Rockets fan. Give it up for motherfucking EJ, the DJ.
Yes, sir, you thick-eyed motherfucker.
No.
He already get me started. He already tried to get me started. I'll tell you, this boy get on my nerves. I'm telling you, you get on my nerves.
Damn, that sounds like some animosity there. You meant that shit.
You get on my nerves, dog. I tell you, you get on my nerves. This is what he do. I'm telling you, you get on my nerves.
I'll be talking about my Rockets.
No, I'm telling you, you get on my nerves. He lives for that shit. I'm telling you.
Oh, wow, man. And ladies and gentlemen, also representing 504 in Mardi Gras headquarters as we speak, parading in the street, and also get him all kind of news from the Pelicans lately. Give it up for, you might as well say, the inside beat writer for the goddamn Pelicans. Give it up for Mr. Ross Clyde Bombercloud Jamaica, Beanie Man, aka Mr. Headquarters. What's up?
Bombercloud.
Yeah,
and guess
boss
what?
man ain't on mute.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna let you have that one, EJ.
Yeah. I told you your day was coming, motherfucker.
Hey man, look, you already know. You already know what it is. Let's pay some bills right quick. Make sure y'all subscribe to the motherfucking podcast channel here on YouTube. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Hit that motherfucking like button. And make sure y'all visit the motherfuckingpod.com, the official website for the motherfucking podcast and for motherfucking sports. And make sure y'all get the NOLA edition. It's Mardi Gras, so you make sure you get the NOLA edition hats, the black and gold and white. Make sure you also check out Thick Eye Bandit is sporting the black and white. EJ the DJ got the black and red on. You know what I'm saying?
Wolfpack.
Make sure y'all go get the merch, get the hoodies, get the shirts, get the hoodies while it's still fucking cold before it get too warm. Get the motherfucking mask, protect yourself from Omicron, or Mariana, whatever the fuck you call it. Make sure you go get all the different colors, the different features of the hats. Get those motherfuckers. That's right, motherfuckers. And you know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to Mafazan. I'm also sporting the Mafazan wear straight out of New York. Our dude Maurice Todd. So shout out to him. And make sure you go and check out all the special feature episodes. Season 3 just wrapped up. Make sure you go download all the episodes only on the motherfucking pod.com. You already know what it is. It's the motherfucking pod.
And headquarters right now is in special costume. He's got on the new black Michael Jackson Driller jacket. Check him out.
Hey man, look, I had the fucking sport out, you know what I'm saying? The gold Nam Talks bees, Nam Talk, the official black parade of the Mardi Gras season.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth
Make sure
rebel.
y'all go check out Nam Talk. If you ever come to Mardi Gras, go to Nam Talk. That's the real parade to go check out. It's in Algiers, the other part of New Orleans. Make sure y'all go check it out.
RTA run there.
Oh man.
That's right.
It's New Orleans. You do a crime in Algiers, guess where you're going?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
See, look.
The truth, man. And all our revelers out there, man, y'all make sure that y'all having some good fun, but also be safe out there right now.
Right.
The drunker you get, the less aware you get. Make sure that you bastards out there having a good time, but also protecting yourself out there. The scammers is real.
Hey,
watch them pockets.
if somebody asks you to count in your long Bourbon Street phone, don't do it. Don't guess nobody's shoes.
No.
Don't let them guess yours neither.
Leave the card games alone.
But yeah, man, how y'all feeling today, man? You know what I'm saying? It's Mardi Gras. The Pelicans are in the 10th seed. They're in the playing spot. They've been playing better. A few things going on. The Saints got some updates with some contracts with some key players. There's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. I feel good being a New Orleans fan, sports fan today.
I see cap space clearing up.
Huh?
I see cap space clearing up quickly.
What did I tell you? I tell you this shit every fucking year.
Hey,
don't worry about the salary cap.
Hey,
the salary cap.
I tried to tell him that.
I see Jameis working out. I see
he's running again.
Good. Hey,
Jameis is running.
I seen a nice little. I seen him losing the little walk to the tick, but it's all right though. That was the first steps. He's gonna be all right. Come on, Jameis. Come on back.
Hey man, I'm just happy Jameis back out there throwing again, running again.
Mr. Michael Thomas.
Hey man, let's get into that right quick. Real quickly. The Saints cleared up a lot of cap space. They restructured some contracts.
As expected.
Right.
Expected.
So who all did they restructure? They restructured Michael Thomas.
You got Michael Thomas. You got Andrews, P. and Ryan Ramczyk.
I was surprised about that Michael Thomas restructure. I say, wow.
Me too.
He wants to be here.
But you know what that said?
I'm from the show me state. You got to show me.
That means Thick Eye Bandit was right. Thick Eye Bandit was right. Nothing. He hated Sean Payton. Let's be real. Let's be real. I don't think him and Sean Payton. I think it was very clear. All of a sudden, Payton leaves, and all of a sudden, Michael Thomas is happy about restructuring money.
Yeah.
Him and Johnson tweeting again. What's up, broski?
Yeah.
They best friends now?
They best friends.
I love it. Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm happy. I don't give a damn. Long as Michael Thomas is happy and he won't be here.
Hold on.
Let's do it.
They best friends. If you read the tweets, they twins.
I saw. Look, I wasn't gonna get into all that. I was gonna get into.
Boy, your twin now. So you said cover.
All I know is
listen. Water under the bridge, man.
So Slant Boy and Slant Corner. Okay, I got
nah, man. Water under the bridge, man. Never no hate, man. We in New Orleans, man. We
twins.
It's all love. All love.
Man called up Slant Boy. Y'all twins already?
Look, they on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's a rivalry. That's competition. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm cool with that.
You ain't never talked shit on the field before?
Brother, shit, we talk shit on the damn podcast.
Come on, man.
We brothers.
We gonna rip the shit out of each other.
We brothers.
We gonna drink and we gonna eat afterwards. So
we brothers. Yes,
drinking now.
Brothers.
Water. I'm drinking water. I ain't drinking nothing. I had enough to drink.
Mardi Gras. I'm trying to catch up. I had a long day.
Bro. Oh my god.
But look, what y'all think about this though? These contracts are restructured. Jameis, they gotta I'm assuming they're gonna re-sign Jameis. No,
No, he
coming.
wants it. Trust me, he wants.
I'm about to say, y'all don't think he coming back? Look,
I told you he coming back. Y'all
Okay.
said Russ. I told you.
Look.
Jameis is your quarterback.
no, hear me out.
Michael Thomas.
No, hear me out. I wanted Russ if it was Russ and Sean Payton. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sean Payton ain't there no more.
You still got it.
Sean Payton ain't there no more. You got a new coach. Start with the young guy.
Yep.
Start with the young guy. I'm cool with Jameis being the guy now. I'm fine with it. You got a new coach. You want a new slate, a new beginning of sorts.
Yep.
I'm fine with Jameis being the future for the team. Because with Sean Payton, you in win now mode.
Yeah.
So now you have the chance to really build upon the team and really kind of build up that defense, that young defense that we got. We have a young quarterback. Kamara is still virtually kind of young. Kamara's time, I feel like is the one that's winding down closest. If you ever be worried about anybody else, Cam Jordan and himself, because just Cam just because he's older.
Yeah.
Kamara because the age of a running back and the injuries that he's been piling up.
He's about to enter his 4th or 5th year,
something like that. And not to mention he's gonna miss the beginning of the season anyway. Most likely.
That's a look up right there. Alvin Kamara should be in his 4th year, going into his 5th. Yeah,
and that's how I feel. I think that's the things that you're gonna be really worrying about in the future. What you think?
Hey man, when it comes to the New Orleans Saints, you're fine. You still got Sean Payton's essence in the building. Nothing changed as far as what you have as far as the coaching staff. Pete Carmichael is still gonna be able to call plays. If y'all remember the 2011 season when the Saints had 7,048 total yards, which still leads the NFL single season, better than the greatest show on turf. Pete Carmichael called that season. You know what I'm saying? He also has other great track records. So with the offense in his hands, I have no problem with that. You still got Dennis Allen, who's going to basically still coach the fucking defense. He's still going to call plays on defense. So nothing is changing. You know what I'm saying? Now you get your quarterback back. You know, you have your offensive line. We didn't know what was going on with Teron Armstead. 5 years? 5 years each? 5 years. So you still got to figure out what you're going to do with Teron Armstead outside. But you might, in a draft coming up, draft a wide receiver. Your offense is fine. Your defense, you already know what you got over there. Minus if Marcus Williams comes back, which I would hope he would. If he doesn't, I don't know. That might just be something that you have to address. But for the most part, you are solid on both sides of the ball. You just need one piece that was missing, and then the injury bug that took place last year was something very freaky. We haven't seen that ever. So with a little luck on the injury side, with Michael coming back, I think we'll be all right. I think you're gonna be okay.
I think so. Yeah,
we should be okay.
And
I already told you about Marcus Williams. I called it. He on the outside looking in,
bro. He's not. He's really not.
No, I mean he restructured a lot of deals. So I mean now he might be one of the people that get paid. Yeah,
he about to get paid.
But you got to remember too, Jameis is still probably the guy that's going to get paid the most.
Still need a quarterback. I don't care.
I don't think he's going to get paid something ridiculous, but he's going to get paid though.
No, he's going to pay. For Jameis Winston coming in right now, he's going to get paid respectable. He's not gonna break the bank. You can get that.
He's not gonna get a lot of years, probably. Either.
No. He's not gonna do that. But he is gonna get paid respectably. Now, Marcus Williams, he may get a bag, but it ain't gonna be as much.
Shit, Marcus Williams is gonna get paid. That's the reason why. They franchise tagged him for a reason. You franchise tag players because you know that they about to get paid. But yet you still need them, and you don't want to let them go. You want to see how many more miles you can get out of this tire.
But hold on now,
that big bag.
Be careful of that franchise tag now. The way you said it, that's what it's supposed to be.
Well, it's really
a lot of teams are using it as a case to where we don't believe you.
Team.
Right.
It's more be careful for the player, and that's why players don't like the franchise tag, and I kind of agree with them to a degree because now if you get hurt, you just lost a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
So that's why the franchise tag is so dangerous for a player. It's in the favor of the team a lot of time, and that's why they don't want to get franchised over and over and over again. Like sometimes, I think there should be a limit to one time that you can get franchised.
But like I said,
I think lot of teams probably change in the future.
A lot of teams are using it as a quote unquote crutch almost because of the simple fact. Look at the way they use it on Dak Prescott. Prime example. Basically, they said they didn't believe in him at first.
Yeah,
and
I agree with that.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what the teams are actually using that franchise tag for.
Right.
Now it's kind of like, oh, we're just going to franchise tag you. Look what Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell got franchised how many times?
You know another reason why they'll franchise tag you, right?
Why is that?
I get to hold on to you again.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, I'm not paying you right now. You still got to play.
You still got to play.
In order for you to get your bag, guess what you got to do?
You got to play.
So
a lot of teams are misusing that franchise tag. So
yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt.
That's why I say
look at Aaron Rodgers got franchised. I mean, no, he didn't get franchised.
He didn't get franchised at all. They paid that man.
I'm trying. Who was a major player that recently got franchised that was trying to leave? I'm blanking on it, but that franchise tag is just they need to change some rules on it. The restructuring of that deal of how at the next CBA they got to change it. They have to.
But now Aaron Rodgers did not get.
Yeah. I'm tripping. He was still under contract. He's still under contract.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers holding Green Bay hostage.
Well, he looked like he walking out the door right now.
He was holding hostage for a long time.
It looked like he walking out the door. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, he walking out.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is no longer going to be a Green Bay Packer.
He's out there. Definitely.
If he come back, am I afraid? No. Here's the thing. And I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers isn't a good quarterback, 4 MVPs. I get all of that. But what I'm saying is I've never seen people hype up a person who only won one Super Bowl in my life.
Well, hold up.
And look at the level. I'm serious, bro. Like
we going based off of what he's done. It's the same. It's the Peyton Manning effect. Because remember, Peyton Manning went a long time in the same scenario where he didn't win at all. And he was a regular season champ. He is a regular season champ. And with one Super Bowl win. His playoff history hasn't been the best. But he has won. And people are still going to hold on to the fact that he has won something. He still puts up numbers. He was not too long ago was the MVP. So we're not gonna act like he's not a great player. Trust me.
I didn't say that. No.
Have Aaron Rodgers versus half the league that we have of quarterbacks that we've seen walking and starting for other teams. Ryan,
you're taking Aaron Rodgers 1,000 times over.
Quarterback Ryan Tannehill, who I think is actually pretty decent.
Are we really going to bring this man up in the same conversation?
Well, I think pretty decent.
Are we really doing this?
If you had
man, are we really doing this?
Who you taking?
You do like him as a quarterback.
But who you taking? Or Rodgers?
Who?
If you had a choice.
If I had a choice between who?
Come on now. You understand what I'm saying? If you had a choice between Rodgers or Tannehill, who you picking?
Who the hell do you think I'm picking?
All right then. So if you have
you even asked me that question,
if you have an option to pick Aaron Rodgers versus a lot of other these quarterbacks in the league, you gonna take it. Rodgers. You gonna take it.
You gonna take Aaron Rodgers.
But
you gonna put Ryan Tannehill?
Is he a little overrated in some aspects in the playoffs? Yes, maybe.
Playoffs.
The playoffs.
Ain't that's where it count? Ain't that's where it count?
Yes,
yeah, it is. But look. Remember, we've seen this before in
the playoffs.
We've seen this before. Peyton Manning was the same, but until he started winning, when he went to Denver, when he won the second championship.
I got two. So I mean, but see, you see him with the multiple MVPs. Drew Brees has had better statistical seasons than him, and you don't see the MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Same scenario, won a Super Bowl ring.
Drew Brees was also one hell of a regular season champ a lot of times.
Yeah.
And we was frustrated a lot of times watching him in the playoffs at times. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Well, we prefer to have Drew Brees than a lot of other quarterbacks in the league. Absolutely.
Right. Don't get it twisted. What we're saying here, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that no matter that a lot of these quarterbacks, it's tough winning in the fucking playoffs in the NFL.
Absolutely.
How many times have you seen quarterbacks get to the Super Bowl that didn't deserve it, but had a fire ass defense behind them? You know,
Trent Dilfer.
Shit, more recent, you had Jimmy Garoppolo in the fucking Super Bowl. I mean, come on now.
Jimmy G could have. Hey, Jimmy G is the
Jimmy G what?
Don't you start.
Jimmy
What?
G.
Don't you start praising this man on the show. Don't you start.
Hey, man.
Exactly
Hey,
where he was
listen.
going. Hey,
I don't
listen.
Nah.
Listen.
Hell to the
Yo,
nah.
what?
Hey, play
Put
my
some
song.
respect on
Play
Jimmy
my
G
song.
name,
Hell
man.
to the nah.
The nigga named
Play.
Jimmy G.
Boss man.
I don't-
Play my song.
Go ahead. I want to hear it. No, hold
Hell
on.
to the dog.
Hey, all right, listen.
Hell to the dog.
Listen.
What up, Big J? Shout out to Big J in the chat, man.
Listen. Go look at Jimmy Garoppolo. Look at his past 7 seasons in the league.
Okay.
You look at his track record. The
Okay.
nigga can get you into the playoffs. And he can get you into the chip. He didn't win the big one. With San Francisco.
Overthrew Emmanuel Sanders wide open.
Hold on. Listen.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom Brady.
Big
Tom
J
Brady.
said Joe Flacco.
Thank you, Tom Brady.
That's
Thank you, Tom
a
Brady.
good one.
You got one. Thank you, Tom. I rest my case.
Joe Flacco was was a backup for the Jets this last season.
Hey, listen, Jacoby Jones had that man Super Bowl for Joe Flacco.
Yes.
Jacoby Jones.
Absolutely.
That nigga showed out at home in the dome.
That dude should have been in the MVP of the Super Bowl. I'm telling you that right now.
Come on, man.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something.
Shout out Jacoby Jones.
Shout out to Jacoby Jones.
Yes. Salute.
I stand by what I said. I think if Aaron Rodgers were to land for the Saints right now, we all would be happy.
No.
I think yes, we would. Yes,
I
we
wouldn't
would.
be.
Why you wouldn't?
Because I know it's like a rock rental. You ain't gonna have it for too long.
Oh my God.
But if you have a chance to win just one,
You
right?
take him in a heartbeat.
We done already sold our soul for the one we got.
There you go with the
Man, look,
I'm gonna tell you, sold. They sold.
Hold on to right now unless they get a bigger signing, free agent or whatever.
Who's gonna turn on Aaron Rodgers? Really?
This team belongs
Nobody.
to Mickey Loomis right now. This is who this team.
Nobody's gonna turn on Aaron Rodgers. But listen, I just know 2 years though. I'm looking at it like this: 2 years. I don't want to have this because I know it's gonna cost them. It's gonna cost a lot of money for Aaron Rodgers. And getting them for 2 years and you don't get a ring with him, motherfucker.
Actually, probably cost more because you got to trade for him.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with Jameis. Listen, everybody want to drive.
Ram said F them picks.
Listen, everybody want to drive a S550 Mercedes Benz.
Well, hold up.
It's all right to drive an Impala, man.
Hold up.
It's okay
Let's
to
mark
last
this
year
day.
and was just like
It's Mardi Gras Day. It's March 1st, 2022. Free agency hasn't hit yet. If Aaron Rodgers signs with the Saints, we're going to come back to this day and think out back and be like, look,
Okay.
I ain't want him. I ain't want him on the team. All
I
right.
We won a championship. I'm gonna be thankful, but I'm gonna say I still ain't want the nigga.
oh my God.
I ain't gonna retract.
This boy.
All right, let's move on.
This boy never satisfied. Moving along.
Retract my
Moving
statement.
along.
He gonna be at home dancing with his
I got that
his
championship.
he's on and everything.
You damn right I am. But I'm gonna still say I ain't want the nigga.
Right.
I was wrong. The nigga want me one. I was wrong. Okay, next.
He ain't never satisfied. This boy here.
Look, all right. Well, look, let's move it on.
Moving along, please.
But we think the Saints will be fine moving on.
Yeah.
In other New Orleans sports, though,
Hey, Pelican fly.
we had the Pelicans. The Pelicans beat the shit out of the Los Angeles Lakers at home.
My God.
God damn.
8 points. I was happy.
Oh yeah.
I know EJ was happy. I don't know if now Pudge, they got
Yeah.
banned. I don't know if you was happy about that. I know you're
Listen,
a dual
Man
fan.
was cross-hearted. What the hell you talking about? That man was
why you had to
cross-hearted.
say it
Let's
like
call
that? I know you a dual fan.
Man,
Right.
let's call a spade a spade.
Hey, listen,
You're a cross fan.
I always told you no.
You cross over.
No,
You
I
cross
stick
over.
with my teams. You just abandoned ship.
Yes, I surely did, and I
Yeah.
stand by that.
Oh, you can't admit that shit.
I've always I've always said
The hell?
I'm a Lakers
Yes.
fan.
You even gave up on the
I
Rockets.
always told you I always will root for home first. I'm always rep home no matter what. I always said that.
But he'll slip on that purple and gold in a minute.
When have you seen me wear Lakers apparel?
I have.
Lie. I'm about to say you lying son of a bitch.
I have.
I'm about to say you lying
Let's
son of a
Let's not do that.
bitch. So quick to lie. When have you seen me with Lakers apparel? I have. Yeah.
Them LSU colors ain't by, it's very real convenient, ain't it?
Oh God. All right, so listen, I'm gonna
Very
tell
convenient.
you how I felt. I'm gonna tell you how I felt.
How'd you feel?
On one hand, I was like, God damn.
Uh-huh.
And on the other hand, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, take us through it. You say you caught the game in what, the third quarter?
Man, by the time I made it home and was able to catch the game, I caught it in the third quarter. And
Right.
I tell you this, I've been keeping up with the game the whole game. And all I can tell you is matchup problems, matchup nightmares. It happens to every team in the NBA. But when you see it 2 nights in a row, do you realize the New Orleans Pelicans have beaten every team that's ranked 1 through 8 in the Western Conference? You understand that? So, and
They
then
have
to do it, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they got the talent.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
do they?
Yeah, they
Listen.
got the talent. It's
Listen.
utilizing it. That's what it is.
Listen. The way that Willie Green masterfully have coached this team in these last 2 games, it is a real possibility. It's a real possibility here. The Pelicans can potentially win a round 1 game, if not really challenge that top tier team who they playing. I wouldn't give them be an easy out, a sweep. They will be a hard out. The way that this team
So
has
would you
been
give
playing.
them 2
They
games?
can win I'll say they can win a playing game. I don't know if I can say they can win a series.
So if you say that they can win a series, you give them 2 games?
If they played Phoenix,
That's 2
I'll
games.
give them. Listen. They played Phoenix. I'll give them a game. I give them a game in Phoenix.
You give them a game against Phoenix?
I give them a game against Phoenix. They can get a game against the Warriors. They can get a game against the Warriors.
Paul will be back by then.
They can get a game. They can definitely get a game against Memphis. Memphis is balling right now.
Yeah.
They can get a game against Memphis.
Memphis defense is
Ridiculous.
They can get a game. I'm saying 1 game.
I don't know about a game against Memphis, though, dog. That's going to be a hard.
I think they can get a game against
battle.
Memphis.
They can get a game against Memphis.
Game against Memphis. I would even say maybe even 2. That depends on if we get Zion Williamson back too.
Right.
We still
You get
got
Fat Boy back? Ho, 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 ho.
I said if we still it's still 3 months. We still looking at 3 months away from the playoffs.
But speaking
2 months away from the playoffs.
If it was a
speaking of HQ, speaking of the way that Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum, after that dinner, and they was able to have a couple things, and the team was there, and everybody was there at that dinner, and everybody was able to get their wires in line. The way that Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum as a tandem on that court, in the way that the ball is being facilitated offensively, bro, you got Jackson Hayes slashing.
Finally.
No, ain't no finally. He can attack the rim.
He said it right.
No, finally, he looked a little soft in that last game we went to, dog. Trust me.
No, I meant like compared to how he started the season off.
No,
he was in the
that
dog
game in particular that we was there at. I was watching that game. Pudge was right there beside me. I was calling.
Oh yeah,
all right there,
soft.
all right there.
Forgot about that.
Soft.
All right there. Listen, that was Miami. Miami is a different breed, right?
Soft.
Oh, we're gonna get to them in a minute.
Okay. So you saw Herb.
Mm-hmm.
Or what Herb was doing.
Yep.
On sides of the floor. You
Herb
know
Jones.
what I'm saying? You got Herb. Dog, this team is sneaky. And you leaving, dude, people were hitting wide open shots. Wide open. What's up with that old wacky series when we kept getting the offensive rebound? We'll turn the ball over. They'll go cross court. We'll get the ball back, take it down, miss a shot, offensive rebound, kick it back, wide open three. Kaka. LeBron standing around like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Well, the thing about it is with the
nobody's
Lakers,
rotating. Like, what the fuck?
Well, the thing about it is, Pudge, with the Lakers, you got to look at it from this perspective. A lot of people say, like, a lot of teams will tell you about the Lakers when it comes to them playing against them. You can get anything you want when you're on offense against them. You just got to make shots. You can get anything you want. They don't play a lick of defense, as you've basically seen.
I'm going to say this before I get to the Lakers. The Pelicans rotation was the biggest change that they mixed up since the All-Star break. They moved Devontae Graham to the bench, and they stopped giving Garrett Temple minutes.
And he didn't complain. He said in the interview he was down for whatever this team needs. He's there.
That's Devontae Graham.
Yeah. That's chemistry right there.
Absolutely. He's a number one option off the bench. Jackson Hayes is the first person to come off the bench, come off the starting lineup. Lately, it's been Jackson Hayes in the starting lineup because obviously Zion is not there. Having CJ McCollum as the point guard is perfect. Is perfect because he can. The dude handles is so crazy. And his along with having him and BI together, them being able to create
damage right there
for everybody else, creating shots for everybody else. That dual threat, the outside and inside game, the inside game of BI, the outside game of CJ McCullough, is perfect. All you think you're missing now is Zion. You got Valanciunas who can play outside and inside. So now you're just missing the guy, the bruiser, the enforcer. That's Zion. So what's up?
The question, and he still technically has not answered it. I understand CJ McCollum been there for him throughout his injury process, but he still has not answered the question. Does he want to be here? Because I've told this to Pudge last night. For a team like the Pelicans, I'm going to say it like this. You can't just play just to play there. You have to want to be there.
True.
But that
you got a team that want to be there right now, bro.
DJ wants to
be here.
Yeah.
Devontae Graham wanted to be here.
CJ McCollum has came out and said, this is a team that I'm looking to stay and looking to improve upon. He wants to be here.
He said.
Zion has still not answered the question. Do you want to be here?
And he's a leader, dog. Like, he's a natural leader. Like, he came in and everybody gravitated him already. Like, you know, you already know he's a great player.
Right.
Considered a top 50 player in the league. Everybody around him, including BI, gravitated to him. I almost feel weird. It's almost feeling weird to say that it might be his team already without Zion being here. Zion, obviously, when Zion walks through the door and he decides to want to be here, he's the best player we have, hands down.
Yeah.
There's no argument about that.
But does he want to be here? That's the question.
That's
CJ wants to be here.
CJ wants to be here.
I'm not worried about CJ. I'm worried about Zion.
I look at it this way. If he don't want to be here, look at the value you're going to get for him. You
True.
gonna get a.
You should still be able to get something for him. Yeah.
So, all right, okay. So say he walks. Say he walks, which we want him to be here. We want to see this Zion
I'd rather see him
experiment.
here.
Right. We want to see him here. I don't want him to walk. Say he does.
Especially now.
Right. Say he does. What piece you put with this team to give us that element to bring us to that position where we can say, okay, we can be a legitimate 6. We can be a legitimate 7. You know what I'm saying? We're not a play-in team. Like, we're a legitimate playoff team.
If this team is fully healthy going in the next, I will omit this season, right? And say we were looking forward to the future, next season. This entire team, if you bring this team back next season, not knowing what everybody else does in the rest of the league, this team is a potential top 4 team, a 4 or 5 seed in my eyes, depending on, because I still see them right below Phoenix, Memphis, and Golden State, but I think they blow past everybody else. And that's
you got them better than Denver and Utah.
Denver and Utah, yes. Because we don't know what's going on with Denver has a lot of injuries to their key players that can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
And Utah, I don't see Utah staying together for very long. That's not a championship team.
About to break loose.
They just don't have enough. They need more to add more players to that unit.
Break loose out of Utah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know if that's a media thing. They just want him to get up out of there. But I think Rudy Gobert would be probably traded before they would trade Mitchell.
Yeah, that's
true. Can you imagine Rudy Gobert as a Pelican?
I wouldn't want him with Zion. But if he was trading Zion
at all,
no, that's a spacing problem like a motherfucker.
I'm looking at Rudy defensively, bro. Rudy
it protects him defensively, but he gonna be all up in the paint. He gonna be all up in the paint, and Zion needs space in the paint.
Well, you gonna be.
And that's why Valanciunas is so important because he moves out. What you saying, EJ?
Mobile. Yeah, he's more mobile than Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is just stagnant. Your offense is gonna be stagnant. Defensively wise, you're gonna be fine.
Man, have you seen Utah's offense? I wouldn't call their offense very stagnant.
It's not championship caliber though.
No, not at
all. I mean,
Mike
Conley is a little bit past his prime. Ain't a little bit. He's past his prime.
No, is he Memphis Mike Conley? No,
I'm talking about Rudy Gobert.
He can still play ball.
Rudy Gobert can't. He ain't gonna give you no buckets. He's all rim. He's a rim runner. That's it. On offense. I mean, he can't shoot. He can't hit free throws. He can't shoot threes.
I understand.
He has no post moves.
Defensively, you want him. Defensively, anybody will want him.
Defensively, he's probably the best defensive center in the league, hands down. But that only gets you so far in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you get exposed.
You need to score.
So in the regular season, yeah, he gonna win a lot of championships. He's gonna be all defensive team. He gonna be probably lead the league in blocks, all that good shit. But probably even lead the league in rebounds too. But when it comes to when it matters, like you said before, in the playoffs, Rudy Gobert he probably not even be on the court.
Hell no.
So, and that's a lot of money you're gonna be paying to somebody that can't play when it matters.
Absolutely.
Maybe
we know how you feel about the money.
But that's their biggest issue in the playoffs right now is they just can't play him. He's been unplayable in a lot of different series. Teams that's gonna stretch him out and pull him all the way out to the 3-point line and pull him away from his comfort zone. You beat him already. You take away half the best part of their team. So
you know what, boss man? I'll give you that. I'll give you Denver. I'll give you Utah. That still leaves 5 teams. Do you see them better than Dallas?
Dallas just has Luka, and that's it. And a bunch of defensive players.
So
Denver's better than Dallas, and Utah's better than Dallas.
Dallas is gonna hang around because Luka is just so fucking good.
Right.
Imagine if he had a Robin with him, a number 2 that he can get along.
Michael Jordan loves Luka. Loves this
So
dude.
you see him being Memphis. You seeing him being Memphis.
He's on Team Jordan. What'd you say, EJ?
You see them beating Memphis.
I said if they were fully healthy going into next season, yeah, I can see them being past him. Yeah. It includes Valanciunas, Zion, Jackson Hayes, BI, CJ, the whole squad, fully healthy. Yeah, I can see them beating him. Yes.
You know
How
what?
you like how Tony Snell's been playing?
Dude, look, we needed a 3-and-D player that can actually play defense and shoot threes, and come off the bench. We've been hoping for that type of player for I don't know how long since the Pelicans became the Pelicans in New Orleans. We've never had that type of player effectively. I think maybe going back to when Chris Paul was here, maybe, and that's a long time ago.
So you see him fully healthy, getting in that top 4, possibly top 3 spot.
Yes. I do. Zion was.
You know what?
Zion was damn near
man?
scoring 30 points a game without shooting jumpers.
You know what, boss man? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a chance.
Okay.
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Bottle bet.
Uh-oh.
Auto bet what?
Uh-oh.
Number 3 spot for the Pelicans. Bottle bet.
I'm not doing that because I don't know.
Nah. You got it.
Gonna be at
Bottle
next
bet. Bottle bet.
Hell no. Not on that.
Oh, son of
No, indeed.
you finally give me the better bottle on you won't do it for bummer clap your ass up out of here.
The easy layup. No, I ain't gonna give it to you because we don't know what the hell Zion gonna do.
Bummer clap your ass up out of here.
Zion might be hurt for all we know next year. So
that's true.
Son, they made a float about him in one of the parades.
I saw.
Are you serious?
Look, it's understandable. The dude is a great talent. Don't get us wrong. Don't get it twisted. The dude can ball. You know what I'm saying? When he healthy,
shut the hell up.
Huh?
He just needs his camp to shut the fuck up. That's what I believe. His camp needs to shut the fuck up.
Well, we haven't heard nothing from this camp. It's just been rumors.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever is spreading the rumors out of his camp needs to shut the fuck up. You are messing up this man's money.
How we know it's not coming from the Pelicans?
Hello.
Why would his camp want that to come out?
Right. But I'm just saying.
Somebody got to apply pressure.
The team, hello. You don't think when CJ McCullough got on live TV at the All-Star game and said what he said, you don't think that was on purpose?
Come on, man.
Come on. CJ is the president of the Team Player Association for the league. He represents the players at the CBA. That was on purpose. That was a chin check that said, hey, you want this team or is this going to be my team? That's what he was saying.
That is true. But it's looking like it's about to be CJ team if he don't straighten the fuck up.
Yeah, like, hey, yo, youngster, holla at me. That's what that was.
It's different. It's different at that stage, bro, because you're dealing with a veteran. You know, when you're dealing with a teenager,
an established veteran.
You know what I'm saying? Right. When you're dealing with a teenager who's got the whole world placed on his shoulders now, he's not prepared for it. And his camp didn't train him for that position. He's just not that guy. At Duke, you had Coach Krzyzewski, which was a big umbrella that shielded and guarded a lot of those players from, you know what I'm saying, from outside the wolves out there, man, for real.
Outside noise.
Yeah.
Right. So now in the NBA, they're paying you these millions. They're expecting you to be, hey, you have to be this individual to take on that bearer of responsibility. You know, so when you're the face of the team, not only are you're responsible when things are going good, but you're also responsible when things are going bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to be that voice of reason because you have to speak.
You got to grow up.
You have to speak and you have to stay in your position and you have to do it in a professional way because, you know, you still have people to satisfy because you're being paid by not only the organization, but you have also, whoever you're contracted with as far as your sportswear, your apparel, you have endorsement deals, you have
Shoes,
foundations, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of money being invested. So the people need to hear
billions,
something, right?
billions.
And McCullum is trying to tell them outside of, I don't care what you feel personally about whoever, you can still put personal aside and get the business done.
And one thing you've noticed, though, one thing I can definitely say that NBA players do better than NFL players is that their close-knit community that they have within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If anything, that CJ did Zion a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agree. Maybe he did it publicly, but that's like a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? Like the media has been beating him to death. The New Orleans fan base is not happy with him. Whether or not it's the right move or not by the fan base to be turning on him or not, whether his weight gain, whether he wants to be here, it all just looks bad from the standpoint of how he's presented himself.
Yes.
Your last impression is fresh as in people's mind. So he had to do something. He hasn't spoken in months. So the last time he did speak, he said, "Hey, I do want to be here." But like you said, EJ, remember that press conference seemed fake. It seemed rehearsed.
Fake as hell.
It seemed written, prepared for him, and all that good shit.
The smile. So afterwards, like really?
But we haven't heard from him. All we've seen was maybe a few times of a commercial that he's posted out. Most athletes. Now look, I'm in a boat of saying, hey, look, the athletes don't owe the fans really as much as we think. They don't really owe us a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
They owe us to play the games, but they don't owe us to be role models, in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't owe them nothing.
To be a role model, no.
No.
To play the games, yes.
Yes.
And that's my opinion. And Charles Barkley said the same thing years ago.
A role model.
But I think the situation is going to finally play out this offseason, whether or not he stays or goes. So I guess we got to just stay tuned for that. Now, the Lakers made some interesting moves today. The last few days, they cut DeAndre Jordan. They signed DJ Augustine. So obviously they clearly feel like they need point guard help. DeAndre Jordan might get one more chance. I saw that Philly is interested in having him back up Embiid. So nice. He probably get picked up by them. But he's on his last legs.
That's it.
He looked bad in that Pelicans game. Did y'all see that pass he threw? He was trying to throw a Hail Mary pass up the court and completely missed everybody. He threw the ball in the stands. I don't know, man. It makes me think about that trade that the Brooklyn Nets did because they wanted DeAndre Jordan to be the starter. If y'all remember, they traded Jared Allen for James Harden.
Yeah.
Remember that? And James Harden is no longer on this team. And Jared Allen is the all-star with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Imagine if they would have kept Jared Allen with KD and Kyrie. You don't have to trade away some of those assets that you gave away in there. I think they gave up also a first-round pick in there, some other players, Karis LeVert. So it just makes you think teams get a little bit
name struck.
Yeah, they get starstruck. I mean, James Harden was, according to reports now, saying that James Harden never wanted to be in Brooklyn ever in the first place. So I don't know.
I know one thing.
So far, so good.
I need to say.
Go ahead, EJ.
I know one thing. I need to get on James Harden's weight plan or whatever he's eating. I need to get on it because that boy.
Man, look, the man said he can lose. He has a hell of a metabolism.
I need to get whatever food program he on. I need to get on it.
You can believe it though. As crazy as it sounds, I could believe it. Because these dudes are like Zion. They say about Zion can lose weight when he actually just starts working out with ease, because he can just lift weights so easily. He can do that. He's so athletic, and a lot of these athletes like that, they can do things a lot of us can't do. They can lose weight quickly. Now, do I believe that? I don't know. But with the James Harden situation, with the fast suit and all that stuff, I don't know. It just makes it sound even more funnier. But what y'all think? Y'all think he put on the fast suit to get out of Houston and get out of Brooklyn?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Sometimes call for desperate measures.
Absolutely.
Some people were saying that Zion put on a fast suit the last time they saw him. That's why they remember when he was actually showing up to the games I think it was around last December, and Shaq and Barkley was making fun of him, saying that he looked like he was a baby made from them two.
But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Shaq and Charles Barkley cannot stand each other, but once they rib on you, you know it's bad when they.
I think they really care. I think they really like it.
I think they're the best friends in the world behind the scenes.
Yeah, they just best friends give each other a lot of shit. You know that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
If I didn't love you, I wouldn't give you shit. I just talk to you real nicely because I don't know how you'll take it. But if I find out that you can take my bullshit with, oh man, we're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? If I don't love you, I'm not gonna rib you.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
And they'll rib each other on the slip.
Right.
What do y'all think about some of these moves with the Lakers though? DJ Augustine losing.
Still drafting old people. That's why I see it as you still drafting old people.
You gotta remember this is a LeBron-led team, so LeBron doesn't usually like.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Finally, somebody had the balls to actually say it. This was LeBron James's team. He set this up.
Nobody ever said that. Everybody.
I didn't say all. Look, I'm gonna say this.
Hey, this is all. Everywhere he goes, he has the juice.
I think, yes, LeBron puts pressure on the front office, and as he should.
That front office, though, you gonna put pressure on that front office that's won more championships than you did?
Allegedly,
that Magic them did.
Look, he's a great player. He deserves to put as much pressure on the organization as possible to win. You don't think Drew Brees put pressure on the Saints?
Fucking right. You don't get $100 million contracts for nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm just speaking in general.
Said, hey, go get Antonio Brown. I want him on this team. And they went and got that motherfucker.
But I'm just saying for you in the essence of LeBron James and the Lakers, this organization has been winning championships before you even got there. Now, granted, you could save like 5 years before LeBron James got there, they weren't shit.
I was about to say.
Yes.
I te la boca, papa.
But they still won more championships than you did.
I'm about to say he made them relevant again, especially after Kobe retired, because the last few years of Kobe, it wasn't the best years.
Right.
I remember Shannon Brown dunking on people. Okay.
They wasn't making the playoffs.
Trying to remember the good times.
But
go ahead.
But my thing is still, it's like, LeBron, you put this team together. You made your bed, you lie in it. And the reason why they were booing that night was not because of the simple fact they lost to the Pelicans. If you watch LeBron James's body language that whole entire night, he really acted like he didn't want to be there at all. Yeah. That's what really pissed Laker Nation off.
Yeah. If you got them LeBron's career, you've seen that body language from him before.
Yes. So, when times get tough, he cries.
And look, he reached out to have several players on this team, right? They wanted DeAndre Jordan when he was off waivers.
Dwight Howard,
Carmelo Anthony. He personally called Carmelo Anthony. Look, I know Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Famer. Carmelo Anthony was also drafted the same year.
They needed hooded Carmelo. That's what they needed.
Man, look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say something.
They need a hooded Carmelo.
A lot of people don't care to hear for, but Carmelo don't have a winning attitude. He don't. He just don't. He is not a team player.
He won a
He's
championship
never has
at
been.
Syracuse. Come on, man.
He has never. That was college. We talking about the pros.
Oh.
He has never had a winning team aspect in his mindset ever.
Carmelo should be it.
I'm a Melo fan, but let's be real about this. Melo has never gave a fuck about winning as much as he cared about his own stats.
Oh man, we just lost half of our fan base.
I don't give a shit. That's the truth. What has Melo come close to winning a championship? When has he ever came close?
Not close at all. I give you that. Not close at all, man.
Never.
I can't put that on Carmelo.
In the time that he had around him, the time that he did come close, when they had a championship aspect team around him, he choked. He did. And it's time people start really saying that for real. Melo has always been, it's just the DNA of his NBA career. He's had a great Hall of Fame career.
Melo's great.
Yes.
But not everybody wins.
Oh my goodness.
It's true. Look at Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley didn't win. Reggie Miller didn't win.
Karl Malone.
Allen Iverson. He got you close.
So, and they played together in Denver. And Melo played with a lot of great Hall of Famers. He's played with Iverson. He played with Chauncey Billups.
Yep, he did.
He played with Stoudemire, who was not a Hall of Famer, but was close, borderline.
Yep.
He's played with LeBron now. He went and played with, remember, let's not forget about his time at OKC. They kicked him out. They kicked him out of OKC. The players didn't want to play with him. His teammates. So let's be real. The Melo, I think, in my opinion, I think it's time for Melo to retire. I don't want to see Melo go out like this on a bench on a Laker team.
With Chris Paul too. You forgot he played with Chris Paul as well.
Make the playoffs. I think it's time to hang it up and not tarnish the career. He's had a great career. Let's hang it up. I don't want to see Melo coming off the bench no more. That's all I got to say.
That was a motherfucking rant.
I'm just being real.
That was a motherfucking rant out of this world. We just lost half our
I told y'all before. Y'all ain't gonna hear
half of the fan base that's Carmelo Anthony fans. Just shut the shit off right now.
Man, look, in New York fans, they know. If anybody, Denver fans,
hold on,
a little bit. Knicks fans really know the true Melo, and that's why they are not fans of Melo anymore. They wanted him to come back on a farewell tour. Yeah, that'd have been cool. But do y'all really want to see a farewell tour for Melo at this point?
Nah, I don't.
Y'all can go. Y'all can talk.
I really can't. Damn.
They got banded.
I really can't. Shit, bro. I hate to say that.
I would love to see a Carmelo Anthony farewell tour, but it has to result in a championship.
Yes, that's what it has to.
Well, he gonna be the 15th man.
I don't care. I gotta see Melo with one, man. I got to.
He's great, man. You got to give him some props. He's been great, bro.
Man, look, we had a lot of players in the league that was real ones that ain't win. Because you're a real one on me, you're gonna win one.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
Mr. Mardi,
that fucking hurt. Boy, that fucking hurt.
But look, I'm off
Season
that one.
ain't over.
That fucking hurt as hell.
Don't do that, man. DJ Augustine ain't gonna solve their problems.
No, not at all.
Season ain't over.
Cutting DeAndre Jordan, that'll help, but they ain't gonna solve their problems.
Your season over.
Look, man.
Season ain't over.
Your season
Anthony
over.
Davis might be out for the season. They talked about that yesterday.
Your season over.
They talking about really trading. I ain't gonna say that shit because I couldn't imagine them LeBron ever getting traded unwillingly. Or just getting traded in general. I couldn't imagine that.
That would be the Lakers taking back some of their power, at least. That's all that is.
If there was a team to do it, it would be the Lakers.
That would be the Lakers taking back some of their power. We didn't give
LeBron
too much power.
Listen,
would you be happy or disappointed if the Lakers traded Anthony Davis? Not Anthony Davis, LeBron.
It wouldn't disappoint me because he's going only one place.
Back to Cleveland.
That would be the only thing.
I can see that shit happening. Oh man,
he's
Cleveland
going
doing
one
good
place. They can potentially win a ring.
Cleveland doing good again. Wait,
Run off into the sunset, being the hero of Cleveland.
Yes.
Is it time to go back home?
Why not?
Welcome
home. Back.
For the third time.
Welcome back.
Bro, if he come back and win a championship with Cleveland on a third stint.
Would you call that the toxic ex that just sporadically always show up?
Him, Dan Gilbert, like they hate each other, but they working together.
This boy.
It's like, look, bitch, I can't stand your guts, but you got some good pussy.
Oh no,
what it's gonna be?
Oh my god!
Damn, that's all. Look, it happens, man. Anyway, look, the Lakers in danger of missing the play. Luckily for them, nobody. Luckily for the Lakers, there's nobody else in the West that really can challenge for that spot. I think Portland's tanking. The Clippers are trying to tank and they keep winning.
They can't do it.
They keep fucking winning on accident. They got a good coach. Tyronn Lue's a good coach, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's put that to bed. Everybody always give him shit because he won a championship under LeBron. Tyronn Lue is a good coach.
Father God.
It sucks for him. It really sucks for him because I don't think that Clipper team is gonna stay together for long either. It's crazy how this NBA, this new NBA though. I like it and I don't like it with the many people move around as much.
You don't see those dynasties anymore. No. This is like a dynasty.
The team, the smaller market teams, a chance now.
You know,
I mean, if you want parity.
No, I'm saying you know what a dynasty is now. Basically, creating a super team. That's what that is. A dynasty. That's what
the new dynasty is super teams. Yeah. Instant super teams.
Yes.
What you call Memphis? Because they weren't an instant super team.
No, that's a good point. No, that's a great point. But can they win a championship though?
I believe so.
They can.
I believe
San Antonio is not the same San Antonio. They don't have any great players on that team. They have some young talent.
That was a homegrown team.
Definitely a homegrown team. They have a coach. Their coach is from the pop tree. So
Golden State is a homegrown. That was a homegrown dynasty with Golden State until they acquired KD. But still, they was winning championships before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That new ownership that took over the Golden State Warriors is a winning. They had a winning attitude about everything. They were smart. I agree with that. But that's not a small market team though.
No, I mean, I'm just talking about homegrown. Like that was
I got you.
A super team. They built that team. You know what I'm saying?
They built the team from the ground up. Yeah,
Philly did too. Philly built their team built up. Still haven't seen Ben Simmons, by the way, since we talking Philly and Brooklyn.
Speaking of toxic exes,
mercy, Jesus.
Is the pussy even good anymore?
Oh God,
bitches, you just get on our nerves just for the fact of getting on our nerves.
Because
you ain't productive. Come on, bitch, what you gonna do? You gonna be productive? Or you gonna be one of these bitches that just pop up just because you bored and you ain't got nothing fuck to do?
Oh no.
Leave us the fuck alone, bitch. Either you gonna gobble on, so you either gonna entertain us or you gonna leave, motherfucker.
I got a bottle bet for y'all. Under 5 3-pointers made for Ben Simmons this season.
That's very rude.
I was waiting for it. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought, man. Ben Simmons, I don't know when the fuck he gonna actually play. We finally got James Harden played, and they look great in Philly.
Yes.
Jaylen Brown, unfortunately, got hurt at the wrong time for Boston. They was looking like the best team in the East right now, low key. But Jaylen Brown's hurt now, so I don't know how serious it is, but he's gonna miss some games. We talked about the potentially talking about Miami Heat. The Miami Heat is still on top of the East. They beat the shit out of the Bulls the other day.
These niggas is dangerous.
I told y'all I did not believe in this Bulls team for the long term. And Lonzo Ball has missed a lot of games so far.
They still number 2 seed.
Been winning without him. Look, I think Lonzo Ball's his long term being in Chicago is in jeopardy. Because they're noticing that they can win without him.
Well, I'm looking at the Eastern Conference standings right now, so let's go ahead and run through it real quick. Miami is number 1. Chicago right behind them, number 2.
Right.
Philly is number 3. Milwaukee is number 4. Cleveland is number 5. Boston is still holding on at number 6. Playing games, you got Toronto at number 7, Brooklyn at number 8, Charlotte at number 9, and Atlanta at number 10. So as y'all alluded to, the 2 playing games will be Toronto versus Atlanta.
Washington right there behind them at 11.
Yeah, with Washington right behind them at 11. So with that being said, if the season were to end now, it would be Toronto versus Atlanta and Brooklyn versus Charlotte.
For the playing games, yeah. Yep.
The playing games.
What about the West?
West, Phoenix is number 1. Golden State right behind them, number 2. In third is Memphis. 4th is Utah. 5 is Dallas. Denver is 6. Playing games, you're looking at Minnesota at number 7. LA Clippers at number 8. LA Lakers at number 9. And the New Orleans Pelicans at number 10.
At 10th. But with the tiebreaker over Portland.
Yeah, with the tiebreaker over Portland. So Portland still hanging on by a thread a little bit. But if the season were to end today, you're looking at Minnesota versus New Orleans and the LA Clippers versus the LA Lakers.
I see Portland falling off. I don't think Damian Lillard's gonna come back this season. I think they're gonna probably rest him up to get ready for next season.
Question is where he's gonna go.
He ain't going nowhere.
You don't think he's going nowhere?
I don't think he's going nowhere. I think they're gonna make some kind of an off-season acquisition of something. Something's major is gonna happen in Portland.
Who's gonna want to play in Portland though? That's the thing. It's not him. People really do want to play with him. It's just
remember we just talked about this, how the NBA is now a parity league. There's always a player that's disgruntled somewhere. Imagine if Damian Lillard got Rudy Gobert gets traded there.
That would be a good addition.
Or if Donovan Mitchell gets traded there. Or Bradley Beal. Even though Bradley Beal is hurt right now. But I mean, we talking about next season.
Right.
Porzingis is another one. We don't know if he's gonna stay long term in Washington. So there's a lot of possibilities out there. And James Harden is gonna be a free agent this season, going into the season. I mean, going into the offseason.
He might want to stay in Philly after this. If everything goes correctly the way it is right now after those 2 games, he may want to stay in Philly.
But think about this. This will be his first time being able to pick where he wants to go.
That is true.
He's drafted, then traded twice in his career.
That is true. He'll be able to pick.
He's going to go into free agency. Unless he gets hurt.
Yeah.
Between now and the playoffs, he's going to go into free agency. Now, he might resign, but he's going to go to free agency for certain.
Well, he voiced his opinion that he wanted to play with he been wanting to play with Joel Embiid.
Man, look, I heard what James Harden said, and he's saying the business thing to say.
That is true. He said that before.
He said the right thing. He's saying the right thing.
Always
That's all.
the right things before.
That's all he needed to say. But also, not to mention when you said the Grizzlies are only a half game behind the Warriors right now. The Warriors ain't been playing their best game right now lately compared to the Grizzlies. So imagine if the Grizzlies ended up with the 2 seed, and you talking about seeding possibilities. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there could be a possibility if the Grizzlies could be an upset candidate in the first round, depending on who they match up against.
Well, Memphis historically, if you look back during the day, Memphis and San Antonio were those 2 teams where if it came into the playoffs in the Western Conference, those are the teams you did not want to face in the first round because they was going to beat you up.
What if the Lakers somehow get back to full strength and playoff time, they look like nothing bad happened to them at all this season, and the luck of the draw, they get the Grizzlies in the first round.
Man, you can get the broom.
You get LeBron, Anthony Davis.
You can get the broom for their asses. That's a
what? I don't know about all that.
I'm calling it. You could get the broom.
I don't know about that. What do you think they got banned?
You can get the broom. I don't give
Lakers Grizzlies first round. You think the Lakers got it getting swept?
No.
I don't think they get swept.
Okay.
LeBron James can still take over a game by his damn self.
Okay. And you get days off in between these games. There's no back-to-backs. There's no long, you know where you're gonna be playing at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be on the road here and there, here and there, here and there.
Listen, let me ask you.
LeBron.
Let me ask you this. How fools we would be if they were just literally conserving their energy and lollygagging through the fucking regular season and turn on all that experience in the playoffs.
A lot of experience in the playoffs. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It put teams in predicaments that they haven't seen before. What if that's smart? What if that's, hey, I'm gonna rest. LeBron, hey, load management. What if this team was super low management and just to the point where they look almost uninterested, but yet they're taking notes on everybody?
Okay.
Maybe. Or they could just miss the playoffs completely.
Altogether.
Like I said,
it's just so crazy. The West is so up and down like that right now. So it's like you literally between the 5 and 11 seed, you could be in the playoffs, out of the playoffs.
Man, I'm from the show me.
One bad stretch of games you lose, and you could be out of the playoffs right now. So, but yeah, I think that's y'all have anything else to add for NBA? I think that pretty much covers it for the NBA for this week. Before we get up out of here, y'all want to add anything else about the NFL?
About the NFL?
Yeah.
The scouting bond coming up. Really, my thing was Major League Baseball. I know not too many Major League Baseball fans are on here yet. They still not going to have their opening day. Canceled.
Yeah, I saw that.
Lockout.
The lockout, man. These negotiations have not gone in no one's favor, and it's going to be a stalemate, and the players putting their foot down and they're saying, hey, this is what we want. You ain't getting what you want. So, and they dug in, man. So, for the first time in a long time, you might not see baseball on time.
Yeah, they need some changes to baseball anyway. Maybe they need to go away and come back again. They need to change the way they people view baseball on TV because it ain't changed in a long ass time, and it's just boring as fuck. Let's be real. They need a faster game. Ain't nobody watching 4 hours of baseball. Not on TV.
Yeah, my Uncle James did. Avid Chicago Cubs fan. Will sleep during the game.
I've been a long time Astros fan, and it's sad to say that I felt so out of touch with baseball. I haven't even cared when they won the championship the last few times because I wasn't watching. So that's saying something at least for me, because I used to watch baseball all the time. But yeah, I mean, NBA.
What I known back then of what I know now, I would have picked up that baseball bet.
Hey man.
Well, I mean, they ain't getting paid right now.
Right, but at the same time, them contracts are ridiculous.
Well, let's talk. I mean, maybe we could talk about that in a later time. But you know, the numbers of black players in the MLB has declined tremendously. It has not been a sport where you see many black people playing anymore.
Because we dominate 2 other sports.
I mean, we've always dominated the other sports back in the 90s and early 2000s. So what's really changed about the baseball world that's
Hispanic dominance and the surge of Japanese, some players from Asian descent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in the sport where traditionally we haven't ever been the majority, you know?
You still got to show love to Hank Aaron, Jackie Robinson, but like you said, there's only been a few. It's only been a handful.
I had to look it up. What was the last time we had what was the highest percentage of black people we had in the MLB? I had to look at that.
Hank
I don't
Aaron.
know. Question.
You had Hank Aaron, Jackie Robinson, King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr.
You had a bunch. You had a bunch of black.
No, you had a bunch. I mean, like the home run king
Big
is
Poppy, of course.
Black.
Big Poppy is Dominican.
Huh?
Still black.
Wait, say that again.
I'm just saying he's Spanish. He's Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, he black. Big Poppy. David Ortiz.
No, I'm talking about the home run king. Hank Aaron.
Yeah, home run king is Hank
smashed Babe Ruth record.
Hank Aaron, and if the true purists would say Hank Aaron, not Barry Bonds, but they're both black.
We grew up in the Bonds era.
Fuck, they're both black though. So it is weird to not see any the numbers declining for some reason. But
Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame.
About that next week though. One other thing that I forgot to mention is the Saints. The Saints are going to be one of 4 other teams that's going to be playing an international ball in an upcoming season. They're going to play a home game.
Which we lose over here.
I know. If I remember seeing it correctly, I think they were saying what, in London?
Yeah, at Tottenham Stadium. See, one of 3 teams at Tottenham Stadium. I believe the either the Packers or the Raiders are going to get the Wembley Stadium game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be in Germany, and the Arizona Cardinals will be in Mexico City.
Yep. Instead of it being an exhibition game, they're making it a regular season game.
Last time we went overseas, matter of fact, we're undefeated in the international series. Our first year going, we beat the San Diego Chargers, the then San Diego Chargers. And then we took on the most recent time we beat the Miami Dolphins. Remember that game clearly because Ken Crawley had a key interception because they were up on us early with Mr. Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. And after that Ken Crawley interception, it was all Saints. So, yeah.
You just mentioned Ryan Tannehill. Okay.
Sorry.
We know how much you love Ryan Tannehill.
Bro, don't you even say that on there.
Hey, that's what happened the last time we played in England, man. Sorry. Just happened to be your favorite quarterback.
No.
Hey, man, we got you.
My favorite quarterback at all.
Last news. I hate to be some sad news, but but coroner reports for former Saints defensive end Glenn Foster Jr. It don't look good. From what the police have provided from Alabama, he died in custody a bit after being arrested.
From what the story said, they didn't provide anything.
They didn't provide anything. No arrest documentation. No history of any
none
incident happening. It looks very cover up ish. It's sad to see. Time after time again, we've seen black men and women being harmed or killed under police protection. And just so happened this person just happened to be a former athlete. So it just I don't know how else we can really try to change things besides doing what we're doing now by talking about it on these platforms. So hopefully we can find out some kind of justice for this as well. So shout out to the family. Our condolences to the Foster family. And hopefully they get some kind of justice from this egregious incident. It looks like somebody covered up his death. So hopefully they get to the bottom of this. That's all I have.
Yeah, rest in peace to Glenn Foster and condolences to his family on behalf of the motherfucking podcast. And to everyone who's lost someone in police custody. That's nothing that to be taken lightly.
Absolutely. All right. Well, with that being said, that has been the show. We will be available each and every week, every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. here on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go get the gear, the motherfucking You can get the NOLA edition hats, the black and red like EJ the DJ is sporting right now, the black and white like Think Our Band is sporting, the motherfucking dog tags that EJ the DJ got, the shirts, the hoodies, the mask. Make sure y'all get the mask, protect yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check out all our previous episodes from all season 1 through 3. 36 episodes, including 22 special feature episodes. We've been rocking and rolling. Season 4 is coming very, very soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned. We already got some episodes already recorded. So we already ready. So make sure y'all check us out. Download the episodes. We're available on all podcast platforms such as Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Black Podcast app. And as we said before, the motherfucking app is coming very, very soon. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that. Supported and sponsored by Culture Crew. Make sure y'all get the gear. Check us out on motherfuckingpod.com. Download and subscribe. You already know what it is. It's the motherfucking pod.
We Fat Boy Fresh.